Hello, I'm Brian Rose, the founder of Biohackers United, and today I wanted to talk about lucid dreaming because I'm posting a video about sex magic, and part of the protocol for sex magic involves lucid dreaming, and a lot of people might not be familiar with lucid dreaming or how to lucid dream. I wanted to post this video about what lucid dreaming is and ways you can practice and enhance your ability. When I was a teenager, I used to have vivid dreams. For one example, I'd be flying through a forest, but then I would consciously change the direction I was flying, similar to like the suits they have nowadays when they're parachuting and they're gliding through the air. I would be doing the same thing, but I would mentally be changing the direction I was flying. And then as a teenager back then, we'd watch a lot of horror movies like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, occasionally it would cause nightmares where someone would be chasing me, or it would become part of my dream itself. One of the things that I would do whenever that occurred is I would consciously change the channel on my dream. So I would actually switch out of the dream sequence that I was currently in to put myself in a better situation. Those are just a couple examples, but there's ways to practice and enhance lucid dreaming. I wanted to give a little bit of an introduction and then go into some of the actual scientific research when it comes to lucid dreaming. Now, the definition is a lucid dream is when you become consciously aware that you're dreaming. It's during a lucid dream you can gain some amount of control over your dream itself. Like I mentioned, changing the channel on a remote control with your dream. You can alter the narrative or the interactions with the characters themselves. I had that the other night. I was having a nightmare that I was in a 2-story house. I was coming down the stairs and there was somebody who broke in, and when they first reached out to almost offer their hand to shake my hand, the first time I grabbed it and he threw me over the balcony. I replayed the dream, but this time when he reached out his hand, I ignored it and I went back up the stairs. There's ways that you can change and alter the narratives of your dream itself. Some of the techniques when it comes to learning how to lucid dream, the first thing you can do is you can ask yourself, am I dreaming? So you're consciously becoming aware that you're dreaming at the time it is occurring. And then you want to check the environment to confirm whether you're dreaming. Like, what's the space that you're in, whether or not it's in a forest, whether or not it's within the city. Is it someplace that you've been before? Do you consciously become aware of the environment itself in the dream? And there's an excellent movie you might want to rewatch if you're starting to get into lucid dreaming, is the Leonardo DiCaprio movie in 2010 called Inception. Those are some of the overall ideas and concepts when it comes to lucid dreaming. There is technology that you can use that I've used on a regular basis specifically for lucid dreaming, and it's called the BrainTap device. So the BrainTap device is a headset, and it has light photons or light technology that penetrates from the earbuds or the ear pads itself. One of the sessions that they have for the BrainTap device is called Delta Wave Lucid Dreaming. Specifically with that session inside the BrainTap application, they'll be working on lucid dreaming sessions by focusing on the combination of meditation, breath work, frequency of sound healing, which will help basically slow down your thoughts and calm your nervous system to help access deep REM sleep. The longer you can spend in deep sleep, the more restored and energized you'll be in the next morning. So I'll use BrainTap not only for the lucid dreaming sessions, but they have other ones to kind of quiet the mind and to help with certain either goals or certain ways to relax and clear your mind before you go to sleep. There is a specific supplement that's been known for lucid dreaming. It's called galantamine, and it's supposed to enhance the ability to improve the nerve cells in the brain by preventing the breakdown of acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter that helps with long-term memories. It's also been reported to help boost lucid dreams, the number of lucid dreams, and how vivid the dreams are specifically. It's something you might want to look into, but I would highly suggest the BrainTap device if you want like a guided meditative session. It's almost like your own personal hypnosis. In conclusion, basically lucid dreaming is a form of metacognition that lets you control what happens in your dreams itself. When you're dreaming, that's the time of the night where you can transition from the third to the fourth dimension, which I talk about on a regular basis, which is the astral plane or the Akashic records. So you can access the information on the Akashic records, you can upload information from the day's event, but that's what happens when you're in deep delta sleep. It's estimated that there's 55% of people that have had lucid dreams at some point in their lifetime. What I've started to do, which I highly recommend, is getting a dream journal. And number one, write down what you want to dream about, write down affirmations, and then first thing in the morning, record what you had the dream about. Now, you'll find that sometimes the dreams will correlate to events that are going to happen in the next few days, but then sometimes it could be a dream that it's trying to communicate and tell you of something that may happen a year from now. It may be telling you something about a relationship you're in. Before you go to bed, like I said, you could write down specific places that you want to visit while you're dreaming. The other night I wrote down New Orleans. I wrote down certain things of goals and things that I wanted to accomplish while I was dreaming. Specifically, those are related to affirmations. If you're not familiar with affirmations, it's basically a mental goal and something you're trying to work on. So I hope this helps. Be sure to like, subscribe, and post a comment, because it truly helps to get information such as this, such as biohacking information on YouTube as far as the algorithm itself. So any help you can give me, I truly appreciate it. And post in the comments if you've had lucid dreaming experiences and if you implement this particular type of protocol, how well it's worked for you. All right, thanks a lot.